everybody. Here we are again with another member spotlight. I am so excited to be here today with my good friend Misty, and I can't wait for you to hear about some of the things that she is doing. So the way we usually start is we have people tell how they got involved in worship music in the first place.
Well, I grew up about 25 minutes from here in Smiths Grove, and I went to Smiths Grove United Methodist Church up there. And I started singing in the youth choir, which was pretty much me and my two cousins, because it was a little church. We were all related. And then from that, I started taking piano lessons, and it was just a real nurturing environment. So as soon as I started learning that, the members were like, play us a special, play for the offering, and it just kept evolving. I started playing for the choir and doing special music and playing for the church. So it just kept growing. For the last 13 years, I've actually been at Broadway United Methodist Church in Bowling Green. I'm a member there, and I've been playing in the contemporary band at the 9:30 service, playing a lot of keyboard, and sometimes filling in at the traditional service. So that's where I've been serving mostly for the past several years. But recently I'm feeling a nudge to get out in the community more and to do more out there. So that's the role I'm trying to step into and trying to listen, like, God, how do you want me to use this now?
Sure.
And so a few weeks ago I went to Hopkinsville, and it was like a benefit for the Timeless Hearts organization. They were raising money for kids with heart defects.
Gotcha.
So I'm doing things like that, and once a month I volunteer for Fountain Square Ministries when they have their 24-hour prayer services. And I pray and sing for that. So just different venues and different
We played
events.
at the National Day of Prayer
service.
Yep.
And I've been at the Well, the women's ministry. And
Yeah, there's so many wonderful things happening. There really is no shortage of opportunities for worship musicians to get involved in our community, which is amazing.
Yeah,
it's almost too many
it's
things.
Exciting.
Yes, that's a great problem to have. No, I can't do that thing. Okay, well, can you tell me a favorite worship experience that you have had?
It was actually a few weeks ago. I was in a training session with some members from other churches, and it was just in like a Sunday school room, in a meeting room. We were all sitting around long tables, and each person had to get up and give a presentation. And a lot of them were just speaking. I spoke a little, and I had my guitar with me. And I had some songs, like lyrics printed out on papers. So I passed those around and just stood up in front of the tables, had everyone sing with me, and it was just so sweet to be up there and look down and see everyone singing, everyone participating, when there wasn't anything elaborate or fancy. It was just simple, and there were no microphones and a sound system, and it was just sweet to see that worship is even in those little moments, those ordinary moments.
Sure it is. Well, I say all the time, worship is not music. And it's an attitude of the heart. And music is a tool. It's simply a tool that we can use for worship. But sometimes that happens easier when you take away some of those production elements, like lights or even other band pieces. I found that definitely to be true myself. Well, as you are involved in contemporary music, do you see right now any trends happening in the world of worship, whether it's with music itself or lyrically or theologically?
What I see that I love is something I've observed here in our own community, and that's how many events and services are being planned, not just for one particular church or denomination, but it's for everybody. And that everybody's coming together, like the One Church movement we had earlier in the year, and then I think last night at Ironwood, the service. And then in the fall when we have Worship Kentucky, and we'll have several groups leading music at the ballpark. I know off the top of my head we've got people leading from Baptist, Methodist, Catholic, Nazarene, and non-denominational backgrounds. So I love that it seems to be this trend right now where people are saying, what can we do as a universal church and as a whole, instead of just the little separate churches?
Yeah, because we have more in common. We really do.
More alike than different.
For sure. I love that.
I do.
What is your favorite song right now? Because I know mine changes all the time. To use right now when you're leading worship.
Right now, I like "What a Beautiful Name" by Hillsong. And always when there's a song I like, there are certain lyrics that jump out at me. And that one has a lot of lyrics that keep jumping out at me. Like sometimes it's the second verse. You didn't want heaven without us, so Jesus, you brought heaven down. Yes. My sin was great, your love was greater. What can separate us now? And then there's more lyrics in the bridge.
Yes.
The grave cannot hold you.
Yes.
And
I got chills.
I know, I did get chills with that.
Just you saying those words.
Yeah. And
you have no rival, you have no equal. They did that last night at Ironwood, and it was like the roof was just lifting off of that building. It was amazing.
Yeah, so that's one of my favorites right now.
Yes, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. You are a vital part of the SOKY Worship Community, and we appreciate you and what you do.
Thank you. I appreciate you all.